Say your name.
My name is Renato Mauri.
And what are your parents' names?
My parents' name was Carlo and Angela Mauri.
Okay, you grew up in Caspano, right?
Yes, I did.
What was life in Caspano like?
A small village way up on the mountain. The name is Caspano.
And you went to, how many years did you go to school?
I graduated 1913 and I was 12 years old.
Oh, 12 years old. What did you do after you graduated?
After I graduated, my godfather took me to Rome, work in a store,
What kind of store?
grocery.
So you left your family and went to Rome?
Huh?
You left your family and went to Rome?
I don't know what to say.
You left your family in Caspano?
Yes.
To go to Rome.
Yes,
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
2. 1 and 1.
What were their names?
My brother's name was Giuseppe. And my sister's name, Maddalena.
So how many years did you work in the store?
I stayed off and on until I went to the army,
And what year did you go to the army?
1920.
Did you fight in a war?
No, there was no war.
If there was no war, what did you do during the war and how long were you in the army?
I was in the army about 22 months. I served Italy army, climb mountains.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got out?
When I got out, there was an August 20,
1920?
1922.
So you were 21 years old?
Not quite.
Not quite. Did you go back to Caspano or to Rome?
I was in Caspano. Then they were telling me that in the United States they make money by shovel.
By what?
With the shovel.
Oh, with the shovel.
So I thought I'd give it a try to come here and see how my shovel works.
So how did you get to come to America? Did you have to get a lot of papers and things, or did you just go onto a
I
boat?
had a brother here,
Uh-huh.
and I asked him if he could send me the paper to come. And he did.
So what year was it 1922 when you came to America?
November 1922.
And what did you think of America when you got here?
When I got here, I got a job at the rubber wharf
Uh-huh.
in Connecticut. Night. And it was a stinky job. The rubber.
Uh-huh.
So pretty soon, they don't even want to keep me as a boarder because they get the stink before I come in for work.
Oh. That's the people you stayed with.
Yes.
Yes.
So I quit.
Hmm. How much was your pay when you worked for the rubber?
How much pay I get?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe 40 cents an hour.
So what did you do after you quit?
I looked for another job, and I got a job in construction.
Hmm. Did that pay more?
Same work. Construction is not the same work. It's outside work.
Did it pay more?
It's not the idea. I couldn't stand the other job.
Uh-huh.
I tried this.
Right.
This was worse.
Was worse?
Worse.
Why?
I never did that kind of work.
Oh.
Heavy job. I never did a heavy job like that.
Hmm.
So I quit that too. If I only had the money enough, I would go right back to Italy.
You didn't like America?
No.
Why not?
First place, I didn't know how to talk. Second place, I got dirty job. I was used to work in a store in Rome,
Hmm.
nice and clean.
Hmm. So when did you go back to Rome? Or Caspano?
Huh?
When did you go back to Italy?
Where?
Well, you came to America and then you went back to Italy, didn't you?
Yes.
When was that?
When I got here,
Hmm.
when I just told you that I had that job, I quit it.
When did you go back to Italy?
I still was in Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
My brother was here.
Uh-huh.
He told me, he says, oh, if you keep on quitting the job, it's bad business over here. I couldn't stand it.
Uh-huh.
Well, I said, I don't care what happened. So one Saturday, he said, you want to go to Springfield, we go see the people we know. I said, sure. So we came to Springfield on Saturday. There is a friend of mine, I was a chef at a Kimball Hotel. I asked him if I stay here, he had a chance to get a job. Oh, he says, you'll get a job. It's a matter of a few days, maybe. You'll get a job. So instead to go back, I stay here. And Monday morning, my friend, he says, where I work right now, there is no job. But I'll take you someplace. So he took me down to Bridgeway Hotel. He knew the chef down here. He asked him. Well, he says, not right now, but I gave him a job. So on the way back, we stopped and looked around construction. It happened that the chef went by there, Bridgeway chef, the one we just saw in the morning. And he said to my friend, he says, tell him to come to work in the morning. That was my first job. wash dishes. Well, I was doing good. We had about $12 a week with food. That was a lot of money. I pay $5 a month for the room and laundry. And I go back before I go to work. I come out in the afternoon, a couple of hours, then I go back. Pretty soon I learn quite a bit, you know. I asked the steward for more money. He told me, no. He said, I got people come in. They're willing to work for less. Every morning they come. So I was lucky to get that much. Okay. I stayed there till spring. You ain't gonna tape it. It's taping now. I stayed there till spring. And then I want to look for some more money. I quit. I quit the job. In the meantime, it was my cousin that he didn't have no job neither, from Westfield. So we go around look for job. We don't know how to talk. A few words, you know. We went, what do you call it? Chickabee. Well, anyway, there was no job. So let's go over to the Gilbarco, West Springfield. We went over there. There was a lot of people in the office. The men come out. It's no hire this morning. We all took off. So that was about maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. We got home. We had something to eat. Then I said to my cousin, let's go back to Gilbarco. Well, we just come back from there. And so what? We didn't do nothing here. Okay. So we went there. Mostly it was new men. They look for jobs. The men that hire come out to look around. He spot us that he saw us in the morning. Hey, you two come here. He gives us a job. So you go work in the storehouse. Okay. We start to work there, 42 cents an hour. But it was a lot of overtime. All you want. They were mad if you don't work. You work every night. If you want, till 9. And Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. I used to make good money, big money, with all the hour I put in. So, after 3 years, I saved up quite a bit of money. Then I used to send some money to my father. I bought a new bed for my sister. Then I decided to take a trip over there. They give me 3 months leave of absence.
To go back to Italy.
But I didn't come back in 3 months.
Oh no.
So my job was gone. In the meantime, I met Mama. Well, I knew her before. She was a kid.
You knew her when she was a little kid?
She's 5 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided to get married. And I stayed there 8 months.
And you got married during that 8 months?
I stayed over there 8 months altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Then I come back. I left Mom over there. I couldn't take her with me.
Why did you come back to America if you didn't like America?
But after I learned how to talk, and I was making good money, I like a little different.
Okay.
So I come back, and after a couple of years I got my citizen paper. And I sent for Mama. In a short while she came. It was 1929. When she came, there was full depression. But I was lucky. I still had my job. And I was doing good.
What was your job?
Work on a foundry.
And what did you do?
I work on a galvanizing room where they galvanize the iron part, cast iron.
For what?
They galvanize it that prevent the rust.
Prevent the rust on what though?
On the cast iron.
Okay.
So that was, I work all 29, 30, 31, and 1932, the shop shut down for 3 months. And I didn't know what to do. So I thought, I asked Mama to write to her father. Her father was a big businessman in Rome. So she did. He wrote back and he said, don't stay over there for the air. We got a good air over here. And I got plenty work. If you need money, just let me know. was in November. So we took off, we went. I quit my job. I quit it. But it was shut down anyway. We went to Caspano.
You had children by then, right?
Two. Your mother and Maria. I stayed in Caspano for a couple of weeks. Then Mama's father told me, in February, I'll have a store. You can rent it. So we better go down in Rome and practice a little bit. So I did. I went down before Christmas. Because there was a big store. We had they sell liquor, stamps, everything. So I stayed there till February. Then the other guy go out on one part of the building. And I took over. After a couple of months, Mama came down. And your mother, Maria, the grandmother, kept her in Caspano for the time being. So Maria stayed in Caspano maybe another year and a half. So Mama and I stayed in the store. We were making good. We made good profit. We had a nice home. I mean, not luxury. Just 2 minutes away from the store. When we close the store, we go home. Don't stay over there. They were talking about war. I had a friend, he was a lawyer. He told me, say, if I had the passport, American passport like you, I would stay here. You're going to be in trouble here. So, before I lost my passport, I figured that I would be better off to come back here. Don't lose my citizenship. So I did. To give the store back, and I sent Noni and the kids up to Caspano. That was just glory anyway. Oh, and Julio, that was born down here. He was 40 days old when he got to Caspano. I wanted to go up so bad, see my mother and my father. But I didn't have that kind of money. So I wrote to my mother. I told her, the best I can do, I send you a little money. If I come up, I won't have enough. stayed there another week or two, and then I took off to come back here. Still was full depression over here. I come back. I went to board with Lena at Zambelli. They had a room for me.
What year is this, Nano?
Huh?
What year is this?
1934. I tried to go where I worked before and see what they had. They say you will have nothing for at least another year or so. Well, I figured I had to eat. I went to the town hall, asked for help. They say, well, we'll send the girl investigate. Okay. So in the meantime, I used to look around if I found a job, even a small job. It was the second day or the third day, I find a job. And a restaurant on the road, Riverdale Road. So I got a job there. Don't pay much, but I got plenty food. So I was okay. I go home one day. Lena told me the investigator was there. Yeah, what she had to say? I told her that you were working. You were working, he's working. Nobody could find a job. They want big money. I didn't look for big money. All right, I stayed in a job. And pretty soon I looked for a better job. I got a job on the Kimball Hotel. I was a toast man. And at the roast cook. I used to, it is like maybe 20 big loaf of bread every morning for toast. And then I used to watch, the chef told me, said, the cook is burning a lot of bacon. And he said, you watch him. I say, okay. So I watch him. When I know the bacon was ready, I tell him. But he don't want to listen to me. Pretty soon all smoke burn. I don't blame the chef. He think I didn't do what they told me, so I got fired. And I don't want to squeal. All right, I got fired. I said, long as you don't chase me out of the United States. After a few weeks, I learned that he got fired because they find out that was his fault. See? It was not my fault. So anyway, to make it short, I got the job back. There was a night. 2:30 till close, see? And I used to go back to West Springfield, walk. Sometimes about 12 o'clock, winter time. It was a blizzard over the bridge. I got halfway, I don't know if I should go back or proceed. Well, if I go back, I got just as much. I might as well go ahead.
How long was the walk?
Oh, about 3/4 of an hour. All right, I got home. Pretty soon, little by little, I used to buy furniture. Was this guy, he broke up with his wife. He had nice furniture. I used to buy little by little. One piece this week, one piece next week. And pretty soon when I know Mama was coming, I rented, we got the tenement. I had the bed, I got stove, everything. So I told the chef, Greek, nice guy. I said, my wife come in tomorrow. I gotta go to New York and pick her up. There was Mama, Maria, and Julio. I said, wait a minute. They give me big bag, the best cookies. And I did, went down. Got him out of the boat. And Romeo went down with me, with the car. And we got home. So we went over to Lena's house. She had supper for us. And after a while, I said, we better go home. Mama said, what are you talking about? Where's the home? Across the street. She never knew. So we did. Just go across the street, enter nice home. Everything there. What, the most necessity. That was about June when they came.
And what was the year?
35. I wasn't making much money, but we had enough to live. So with the springtime, we had that bad weather. It was rain and rain and rain and rain. So we had a mission in St. Anne Church, West Springfield. I tried to go down the mission. Was a big sign, no mission tonight. It's too danger, the flood was coming in. So we went back. We had a radio. We had a big radio. Pretty soon, policemen come. Hey, what are you doing here? Get going. You're going to be flooded. Well, we had to take off. I had you carry your mother because she was taking a nap before. She was all shook up. When we got over the bridge, who's coming? Louis Bonini. I says, I come after you. I've been waiting today. We thought you would come. We had bed, plenty to eat, everything. We stayed over there.
Where was that?
Huh?
Where was he taking you?
Worthington Street. That's where he lived. Next house, Toledo. And the evening, late, after 12, Luke and I, we took a walk down Memorial Bridge. We're going to try to go home and see what happened. They get to the bridge. There was the cars there. Oh, you're not going over there. I asked him about my house. Your house is all flooded. It was about 3-4 inches. Well, the door and the closet was almost up to the top. We lost everything. I had a chance to take some stuff up the attic. But I never believed that we had going to be that bad. You want to call it off for today?